All right. So, you know those notes we were talking about
Uh,
from Hemingway's A Moveable Feast?
yeah.
Those writing tips he kind of just drops in there.
Yeah.
It really got me thinking about how we can all like
Mm.
use that to improve our own writing.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, not just for like novels,
Right.
even emails or, even just like social media posts,
Absolutely.
just anything you're writing down, really.
It all applies.
So we're doing a deep dive today into those tips he gave.
Cool.
He actually lays out 5 of them.
5. Oh,
Right.
5. Yeah.
That's good.
And they're surprisingly, like, practical.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not this super high-minded theoretical stuff.
Yeah.
It's very down to earth.
I like that.
So let's start with that first tip.
Okay.
Write every day.
Okay.
So Hemingway's very adamant about this.
Wait,
He was like, don't wait around for inspiration to strike you.
Yeah?
You treat it like a job.
Oh.
You show up every day.
Like an athlete?
Training.
Exactly.
Got it.
So like building that habit.
Yeah, the habit is so key.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think Hemingway was really onto something there.
Yeah.
It's about getting into that rhythm, you know?
Mhm.
Like a musician practicing scales.
Yeah.
You're training your writing muscles.
Yeah. And also just like,
Mm-hmm.
even just getting to know your own voice better.
Absolutely.
Do you find that?
I do, yeah.
Like when you're writing consistently,
Totally.
does it
Well,
help you?
it just flows, you know?
Yeah.
When I'm consistent, the words come easier.
It's not like starting from scratch every single time.
Exactly. You're picking up where you left off.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like a conversation.
All right. So tip number 2.
Okay.
This is where it gets kind of interesting.
All right. I'm intrigued.
Stop writing when you're ahead.
Whoa. Wait, what?
Yeah. Like stop when you know what's coming next.
Huh. That's interesting.
So like don't write yourself into a corner.
Oh, I get it.
Keep that momentum going.
So you're excited to come back.
Yeah. You're like,
Oh, I can't wait to write that next part.
exactly.
Ever.
So have you ever tried that?
You know, I actually have.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how well it works.
Really?
It keeps you from getting stuck.
Yeah.
I used to think you had to, like, exhaust every idea
Oh, yeah, me too.
before you stopped.
Totally.
But this way, you're always eager to come back.
Yeah, it's almost like leaving yourself a little cliffhanger.
Exactly, and you're dying to see what happens next.
Okay, so tip number 3.
All right, let's hear it.
Hemingway was all about simple and clear writing.
That makes sense.
Short sentences.
Yeah.
Strong verbs.
Active voice.
Exactly,
Cut
yeah.
the fluff.
Yeah, no BS.
Who was a journalist, right?
Yeah, so he was all about getting to the point.
Makes sense, but, you know,
That's-
simple doesn't have to mean boring.
Right.
Hemingway was a master of, like, leaving things unsaid,
Yeah,
letting the reader fill in the blanks.
that iceberg theory. Like, most of the meaning is beneath the surface.
It's powerful stuff.
It's so different from some of the stuff I read.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
Like, academic writing sometimes. All that jargon.
So much jargon.
You're like, what are you even trying to say?
Seriously, just say it plainly.
All right, tip number 4.
Okay, hit me.
Edit ruthlessly.
Oh, yeah, this is huge.
Hemingway was known for being like
What?
a really tough editor.
On himself.
Yeah, on himself.
He would rewrite things over and over.
Exactly.
Until it was perfect.
It's like he said,
Right.
I write 1 page of masterpiece to 91 pages of shit.
Wow. Okay, then.
I think a lot of us struggle with that, though.
Definitely.
We get attached to our words.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
want to cut them.
It's hard to kill your darlings.
But it's so important.
It really is.
Have you found that to be true
Oh, absolutely.
in your own writing?
Yeah, sometimes cutting something
Yeah.
makes the whole piece stronger.
Like you're getting rid of the dead weight.
Exactly. It's like pruning a tree.
Okay, last tip.
All right, bring it on.
Write the truest sentence you know.
Whoa,
Yeah, it's a powerful one.
that's deep.
So it's about finding that emotional core,
Huh?
that thing that's like really true to you.
And starting there.
Yeah, and letting that guide you.
Hmm.
And it doesn't just apply to fiction. It
Yeah.
can be anything you're writing.
Emails, blog posts,
Yeah, anything.
as long as it's authentic.
Exactly. It's about
Yeah.
being genuine.
All right, so to recap,
Okay.
Hemingway's 5 tips.
Yeah.
Write every day.
Got it.
Stop when you're ahead.
Uh-huh.
Write simply and clearly.
Okay.
Edit ruthlessly.
Yeah.
And write the truest sentence, you know?
Those are gold.
So what do you think?
I think Hemingway was really onto something.
Yeah.
These tips are timeless,
Yeah, they are.
and they can help anyone,
Even today.
especially today.
What's your biggest takeaway from all this?
You know, I think it's about finding your own voice,
Yeah.
not trying to be Hemingway.
Right. But using his advice
Yeah.
to discover your own way of writing.
What about you? What
Mhm.
resonates with you the most?
I think it's the idea of writing the truest sentence. It's so powerful.
It is.
It makes you think about what's really important.
Yeah.
What you really want to say.
So what's your truest sentence right now?
Wow, that's a tough one.
I know, right?
I'm going to have to think about that.
Me too.
That's a good question to ponder.
It is?
It might take me a while to come up with an answer.
That's right. Take your time.
Thanks.
Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive.
It really has.
I hope everyone listening
Yeah.
got something out of it.
Me too.
Maybe even some inspiration to do some writing.
Or editing.
Or editing, yeah.
It's all part of the process.
Exactly.
The never-ending journey of a writer.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time,
See ya.
keep writing.
And editing.
And editing.
And living.
And living.
And finding those truest sentences.
Yes, exactly.
Where?
Out there in the world.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye.